Yes. Here it is. Let's go back. Come on, storage. Oh, there we go. Okay. For whatever reason, the coloring on my video is just horrible.
Yes, when it's fresh, it's amazing. All right, welcome everybody. We are doing some D&D in the Svenzone. All right, welcome everybody. Everybody say hi.
Yay.
Doing some.
Hello.
Hi.
Everybody say hi.
Howdy.
Hello.
Hi.
Awesome. We have sound.
Howdy.
We are. Gotta open up this last thing here. Here we go. All right, so you guys are the scrambled eggs you have left. The scrambled manor. And you have traveled straight north from the Phandalin rather, to along the Neverwinter Forest, heading to the area of Mount Hotnow with the intent of finding the White Plume Mountain to find 3 artifacts that a unknown people asked you to go retrieve for them. You have their offer in a manner of a scroll. You also have the ransom note that was given to them by the people who stole the artifacts.
Bitch.
Both of which are in the message of the day, if you want to refer to them again. You've had several different things happen along the way. The most recent of which is you came getting ready to stop for the night, had found a nice little underground spring that had come up and formed a little pond, and we're getting ready to settle down when these centaurs attacked. You notice they were odd, but one was a half gnome, half hellhound centaur fiend that Toggin told you was a summoned creature. The other was a centaur mummy, which anybody who knows anything about undead knows that 99% of the time undead are created. So after you killed the 2 of them, you guys were looking around and talking about, hey, who made these, when a second group came following them, comprised of some wizards and a necromancer, all of them being gnomes on mastiffs. You then killed everybody except for the necromancer and his mastiff. You killed all of the different. He had a bunch of undead with him, kobolds and hobgoblins, and you slaughtered everything except for the one. He took off. The mages still you looted their bodies, and you found some cool stuff that you have decided to try. You took a short rest and identified. So now that is where we left off. Some of you have this these items that you are deciding whether or not you're going to keep. Because when you spend an hour to identify it, you attune to it if it needs attunement. And you can only have 3 things attuned at any given time. So that is where we left off. Any questions? Any comments?
Can you refresh my memory on the atonement thing? Is that anybody can do that or just particular people?
I'm not understanding your question. Are you talking about being able
Anyone
to
can
attune to 3
attune.
items?
Okay. Yeah, the one thing you just literally just said.
Yeah, anybody can attune.
Okay,
You
cool.
can only be attuned to 3 items at one time. If you want to attune to a different item, you have to take one of your old ones off, and then you have to wear the new one. And I think it takes a few hours to attune to it, but I don't know the
And-
exact ruling on the
And
time
are
length.
we already all attuned to things?
Yes.
Yeah.
So to clarify, there are some things that can only be attuned by certain people. For example, something may be only a wand of the War Mage can only be attuned to by a spellcaster. So not everybody can attune to everything. However, spending an hour does, because this is D&D 5e, spending an hour with an item tells you what it does. And so, even though you may not be able to attune to it, you will know what the item does. As far as changing items, it takes you 1 hour to unattune from an item, and then you would then have to take another hour to attune to the next item. So if you're switching items, it takes 2 hours.
Okay, and where do we find the attuned parts?
In your inventory, you'll see there are some items that have a little circle underneath the triangular A column.
Okay. Yeah, I see.
And so you have with the wand of
3.
binding, the brooch of shielding, and the ring of cold resistance is what you are attuned to.
And the brooch of shielding in my case, and the ring of cold resistance I'm already wearing. It's just the wand itself that I would need to pull out.
Correct.
Pull out my wand. Okay, cool. Thank you. All questions are done for the entire evening.
Well, I,
Okay.
for one, did not want to be attuned to that item, so Talgan would like to take the time to unattune and then reattune to what he had.
So you guys are surrounded by dead bodies and undead dead bodies, but you were looking for a place to rest. The time is 6:15.
Scrambles is glowing in a rainbow. Is that something specific to him now?
Yes, of course. You're
No,
special.
that's because he's up in the turn order, because we're still in.
Oh,
He's up in the combat tracker.
was that new or did I just not notice it before?
It is new.
You're
We had
completely
before
clean.
it was a blue arrows.
Okay. Kind of cool.
I agree. It's cool.
But he's okay with me being attuned to the wand of binding. And I have others as well.
So you guys have already spent an hour here. Are you going to continue on, or are you going to take a long rest here? And are you doing anything with the corpses that have already been here for an hour?
I say we just leave the corpses and move on, but weren't we at a point where we were going to take a long rest, or was that not a thing we were
Yes.
doing?
That's what I'm asking.
We were,
Yeah, we planned on it.
if I may, I think we should travel somewhere else before we try stopping.
Yeah. We didn't
Indeed.
want to do it here because of the stupid things.
Because of the stupid things, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
We let one
And
go.
the guy that got away,
Come back,
totally
right?
not a factor there at all.
You got to wait to the southwest. I mean, southeast, right? Or was it?
Yes.
Yes.
So is it likely that the zombies and stuff undead will come back to life, or do we know that?
No, we wasted them.
They would not come back
But
to
we
life
do.
unless a necromancer or some other means brings them back to life.
We
Thank
can
you.
probably assume that the one that got away is a necromancer, though, because they had like a bunch of like all the people that died had amulets that brought them back to life as zombies when they died.
Okay, cool.
So like, it wouldn't be too far of a stretch.
Right.
But unless he does it relatively quickly, it's not going to be easy to revive these.
Right.
Because we've already spent an hour here as it is. He doesn't have a lot of time to revive a already dead being.
Right. Yeah.
So, but I still think it's a very wise idea to move on.
I agree.
Pardon me.
Let's do it.
Okay, well then let's go and let's get out of here. We've checked all of the bodies. We have all of the loot. We can go set up a camp somewhere, take a long rest, and identify anything that we don't have identified, and attune to the things we want to attune to.
Yep. We continue on our path toward Neverwinter.
I'm trying to think of like, we know that this guy rides a mastiff, so it can probably track scents. I'm trying to think of a good way to like throw him off our trail in case that guy wants to follow us. And I am not sure. Well, I can't think of anything, so we might run into that guy again.
So we don't
Is
know
range
where particularly to go to rest at this point, right?
is Ranger a background or a class?
Class.
Yes.
Okay, are any of us Rangers?
No.
I don't think so.
Also, while we're thinking of that, I just put in the chat the ritual, whatever that is, the sickle. It looks like I wouldn't be able to use that. So if you want to take a look at that, see if something you guys would like.
In the party sheet.
Yeah. No. I put it
I threw it in the chat.
Yeah, put it in chat. Does that help?
Yeah, it's cool.
Focus is simply like a wand
it's a
or an
druidic
orb
focus,
or something you cast magic through instead of having to have the items. So if you cast the spell sleep, you have to have a pinch of sand. If you have a magic
Right.
focus, you don't have to have that pinch of sand. You can cast it through your wand or your orb. In this case, this is a sickle, which is a little curved blade that people use during harvest time that
Right.
a druid can use as their focus. And only a druid can use it. You are correct. And none of you are druids.
Okay, so I'm just holding it there. I should probably just put it in the bag of holding.
Sure.
Yes.
Planning on selling it on someday, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So just put that in the.
The only difference with this is it has the symbol of Sylvanas that Godin worships.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not going to use it, I'll take it just to.
Yeah.
have,
Let's do that.
Because it is my god's symbol.
Exactly.
And it'll just go in my bag of holding ultimately.
Yep. Give me a second. Pearl of Power. You know what that's about? Ritual sickle.
Pearl of Power.
It's in the party sheet. That's why I'm asking. There we
Yeah.
go.
Because I didn't want it.
Something for spellcasters. It is not something I particularly want right now. Although some say that it's a really good item to have.
It's
Just not
wondrous.
mine. Yeah.
It's a great item. It's just I'm already full of items.
You're already full of.
All right. And yes, Micah, you can go ahead and do that. At 10, you will become even more insane. So go ahead and do that. Go to your main page, click the little cog next to where it says fighter.
Yep, yep.
And then drag the little shield all the way to the right where it says fighter. Drag that down and let go.
The hit dice symbol next to the 6, or what do you say shield? What do you mean shield?
All the way to the right. It's a round brown
Oh,
circle.
I see. Drag it down.
Yep, and let go. Keep it in the box. Did you get an error in your chat?
No, I didn't get an error in the chat. I just don't know if it grabbed the actual shield. Am I dragging it by down? You mean like down south or like down east towards the word class and fighter?
Just below the word class and fighter in that big empty space where it says subclass. Like maybe an inch and a half. That's it.
Yeah, if I grab that little shield and I pull it down and then I let go, nothing happens. It has the hand
Okay.
symbol over the shield because there's the shield, the plus
Yes.
symbol, the add item, and then the edit list.
Yep. The shield
If I
is
hover
what you
my
want.
hand, if I hover my hand over the shield, it.
Yep.
Oh, there it is. Did that work?
And then left
It
click
had
it.
the closed hand for a second,
Left click it.
and then I let that go.
Drag
Maybe
it
I
a
could
little
click
bit
it.
and let go.
Unable to find class record. Ensure module is loaded. D&D
There you go.
Explore.
So go to, forget your character sheet.
Yep.
All the way on the right. There's
Yep.
tools, library, modules.
Yep.
And you want on the bottom right, it says active. I mean, on bottom left, activation. Click that.
Under modules or under tools or library?
So under
Library.
library, then
Yep.
click modules. And
Got
you
it.
should have a window pop up.
Activation.
Activation.
Okay.
And then
Got
on
it.
the
I got a
bottom
bunch of shit.
right, hit
Yep.
load filter until it says not loaded.
Okay. Not loaded, and it has a bunch of pictures of some guy.
Okay, and then you want.
Am I searching by name or by author?
You're gonna search by name.
Okay.
I'm looking for. There it is. So type EXPL. Enter.
Okay. Enter. D&D Explorer's Guide to Wildmount.
Yep. So click load,
Load.
and then it will disappear.
It did.
And then you
Now
can close
go
that
through
out.
the loading thing again
Yep. You can close everything else,
and try to level it again.
and now you should be able to level it.
All right. Let me try that.
There you go.
Yep. I went up to 10 that time.
So in the chat.
Okay. Cool. Now this
read
tells me the
through
things that I need
what
to
does
get.
it say?
One level class fighter added to Scrambles the Death Dealer. Average hit points for additional fighter level added to Scrambles the Death Dealer. It says 9.
Okay.
And then feature Shadow Martyr added to Scrambles the Death Dealer.
Okay.
Oh, that's the cool one.
What else?
That's all it says. Just those two things.
Okay. And
More
how
health
many
points
hit
and
points?
Shadow Martyrs. It gave me 9.
Okay. So now roll a 10-sider.
Ooh.
Boy, we both got 2. All right. So it gave you more than what we
Yeah,
rolled.
I'll take
so.
9.
All right. So
Thank you.
make an echo of your. You can make
This
your
is the
echo
one where
throw
the
itself in front of an attack directed at
Yeah.
another creature you can see before the attack roll is made. So before I
Yes.
roll, you can use your reaction. So you can only do that once in between each turn.
Mhm.
To teleport the creature to an unoccupied space within 5 feet of that target. Attack roll that triggered the reaction is instead made against your echo. And then you can't use that again until short or long rest.
Yeah, he just eats another attack, basically. Is that going to be in my skills or my abilities, or where do you think that would be? Oh, there it is, abilities. Never mind. Answered my own question.
I just need to add it to your actions page. Give me just a second here. Shadow Martyr. Click. All right, there you go. So it's on your actions page. You would just click it when you use it to mark that you've used it. And when you take a short rest, you'll get it back. It's under fighter. All right. That's not what I wanted. I wanted. Hell's your magnifying glass? It's weird. Okay, never mind. All right, so you guys have discussed a couple different things. What are you actually doing?
Moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting the heck out of Dallas, and we're gonna set up camp.
To Fort Worth though. The wounds, can we fix that? Are we gonna use something to do that or
If
long
we take
rest
a
to do
long
that?
rest, they'll heal themselves. If we take a short rest, we can use hit dice.
So you did take a short
Okay.
rest to attune. Taugen also wants to rest again for
It's
another
not
hour.
Taugen
Take another.
only, though. We all want to do that. So
No, you all want to take a long rest.
right.
He specifically wants to take a short rest.
Well, we're vetoing him and doing the long rest.
Why would we take 2 short rests versus taking 1 long rest?
Talk to Taugen. He's the one who wants to reassign one of the items to himself.
I got boots that give me resistance to cold damage that I already have, and took away my attunement to my Wand of Wonder, which is honestly like my favorite magic item. So
That's fine though.
Well, we can do that one.
Can't you attune during a long rest too?
I don't know.
I would
Yeah, you're
assume you
gonna have.
can. Why would
Yeah,
you
I
during your
not
didn't
be able
say
watch.
to?
that I wanted to take 2 short rests. I said that I wanted to unattune and then reattune to something else.
Which
If
takes
Sven
2 hours.
said that takes 2 short rests, then it takes 2 short rests, apparently.
Well, it takes 2 hours. So, well, we could do that when you get to our spot to sleep away from this spot.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Whatever we do, tell me so I can fix my my wounds.
We're gonna take a long
You
rest,
don't do
so
anything.
don't worry about it.
We will. That
The
happens
DM will
all
shove it to you.
automatically, unless you want to
Yeah.
take use a hit dice, which you can do now on your main page, or drink a potion, cast a spell.
Yeah, I know. I'm well aware of that. Okay, cool. Let's move on.
All right. So I'm looking at your passive perception. All right. So everybody except Godin notices that this entourage that came, starting with the centaurs and the wizards and all the undead with them, have left a very clear trail if you wanted to follow it back. Taugen had mentioned that, but I don't know if fighting the necromancers and the wizards are what he wanted to do. I'm just reminding you guys, you have that option.
Well, unless we have a reason, then I say nay. Other than experience points, which you already just leveled up, so I say no.
Shipper Fools is here. Welcome, Jingo. He's giving a little bit of help to Taugen. So the next time he has to roll, he'll get a +2.
Well, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Be sure to check him out. He is back to streaming again, so jump on over there to his Twitch channel and follow him so you can see when he pops on. It's usually one of the weekend mornings, but you never know when he might have some free time and jump on. Right now he doesn't have a set schedule, unlike Martian Cat, who does. So check him out. Friend of the stream, friend of the channel. Very nice. Like the little horn. All right, so Jackson says no. What are the rest of you guys deciding to do? Are you going to go wander off, find somewhere else to rest, or are you going to follow the clear trail?
I mean, we
That was
do
maybe-
still need to stop for a rest somewhere. But on the other hand, necromancers are like kind of like affronts against nature. So like maybe it wouldn't be the worst thing to hunt this guy down. Or if he got the heck out of Dodge, there's a whole base there full of loot for all these dead people that probably he can't take all with him.
True.
Just throwing it out there. Those are options.
I like that option that she was talking about.
Bagel.
And
Getting
I agree.
the,
We need to.
The loot. Option loot.
Loot.
We definitely should be ridding the world of necromancers. I agree.
I mean, we can try and track him down. I assume that would be like survival, but I don't know how else you track things down.
Okay, so
Well-
Toggen did already track the guy's footprints, and he got on the dog
Hmm.
and then rode away on the dog, and the dog's footprints got not very clear. So there's that gone.
I'm good at tracking.
So am I.
There you go.
That's
So-
why I did it.
Well, except
What
for that,
if-
yours is probably real, and I just made that up.
What
But
if
this
we?
guy- Oh, sorry.
What if I just have Scramble's Echo fly up into the air and see what it can see for 1,000 feet? I mean, I don't know. Wait, we took a long rest. Never mind. He's long gone. Never
We
mind.
took a short rest, didn't we?
I don't fucking know.
Oh,
Yes, you guys are taking a short rest. It is 6:15 in the evening. It's now probably 6:30.
So he's had an hour on a mount to get away from us.
Closer
So
to
I have
an
a
hour and a
feeling-
half.
It's true. He's had an hour and a half on a mount to get away from us.
Yeah, but he's on a dog mount. Dogs are not horses. They're not trained to run for hours and hours and hours. It's different. Regardless, it's free for me to check with my Echo. So why don't I just try that?
That's
Yeah.
Unless
true.
anybody is really opposed to me doing it.
No, go ahead.
So,
We'll go do that.
A
Honey Badger.
1,000 feet in the air is pretty far up, and I
Yeah,
can see as far as my eye can see. So why not try it out?
Yeah,
So that's what Scrambles will
exactly.
do. I'm gonna sit down crisscross applesauce, and then shoot my little
Woohoo.
ghost guy up into the air and try and see if I can see anything.
All right, so the weather's clear, there's no wind. So you go up for about 1,000 feet. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Good at perception.
Skills. It's not bad.
So you don't see anything out of the ordinary. The sun is setting, so there's lots of long shadows across the ground. You don't see some movement, and you realize it's a couple grazing animals, and then You notice this.
Ooh, I noticed something.
I have to count. So give me a second. Okay.
Info is big.
It's mostly grasslands through here. There are a couple trees. I mean, there are trees and bushes scattered throughout, but it's mostly grasslands. And then you see the whole forest to the east. And I sent you something in chat.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. So I'll come back down in my ghost body, go back in, and then I say, it looks like he's out of my vision. I can't see him, but I do see some weird stones, like 6 of them, and they're northeast of us at the edge of my vision, so pretty far out. But
Well, that is the direction they came from.
I think confidently we could get there.
Yeah.
I think we should head that way. What do you guys think?
Should we not find a different place to sleep first?
Oh yeah, but we should just walk that way until we find somewhere safe to rest, because it's a while away. It's beyond my vision, so I assume it'll take us at least a couple hours walk.
What is your passive survival? Survival plus 10.
Really good. 15.
Okay, so yeah, you're able to see that there are probably 2 or 3 different places you could stop. Um, as you know, as he's looking down within 10-15 minutes of where you are.
Plus, the dog has a big pole with a orange flag on it too.
All right, so you guys are heading to place to stop for the night. Hey, anybody do anything special before you go to sleep?
Nothing special. But we're doing a watch, right?
Yes, we're doing a watch.
Okay,
Definitely.
cool. Jackson will take his usual second place.
Scrimbles is gonna eat a bunch and drink a bunch. Well, not drink a bunch, but he's gonna eat a bunch of his
Can I
food.
unattune to the magic item? That's what I want to do.
All right, so you travel, you settle down, you set up camp. Toggin, you are able to successfully unattune. You start to attune to the Wand of Wonder.
Well,
Give me, let's see, a concentration check is a Constitution saving throw. So give me a Constitution saving throw. Toggin. All right, so you attune, or you're able to attune to the Wand of Wonder as
well.
Jackson starts the first watch.
The
You
second
are
watch. I
I
was
think
doing
I
the second
normally
one.
take the first watch.
The watch order
Me?
in the cardi sheet is Jackson, Scrambles, Godin, and Toggin.
Okay, well,
Oh,
I'm supposed
never
to
mind.
be
I
second.
took the last one. Haha.
Alright, whatever. All good.
It's not written in stone. You guys can say, hey, I'll take first watch tonight. That's fine. Whatever you want to do. That's right, ship
How long is
fools.
watch? How
Says,
long
hey,
is
it's a
watch?
cave. It's probably safe. They're typically 2.5, 3 hours.
That's a
I would love to take
shorter
first
one.
watch if nobody wants first watch. I'll take first or last as my preference, but I don't care.
How long does it
I'm
take?
the same way, Micah. I'm like, I want my
Yeah.
character to get uninterrupted sleep here.
It makes sense.
All right,
Well,
so
that's
That's
why
why I'm on my
Scrambles will
watch.
go first. Jackson will go second. Godin, and then
Yeah.
Toggin.
Sweet.
Perfect. Perfecto.
And I'm gonna do my watch in my astral body while I'm crisscross applesauce. I'm just gonna have a ghost flying
Ooh.
around 20 feet above us, circling.
Okay, give me a
How long
Constitution
does
check.
it take to get you back into your body?
It doesn't take any length. I just stop doing it at will.
Oh,
I don't know how long I can do it for though, so I do need to read up on that. But I'm gonna do it for a moment at least.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. Um. Why isn't it working? Constitution. Sorry, my things that let me grab things. Oh, Constitution saving throw. That's why.
Just double click it from your
It's on
main
the main page. That's why. And I have a ring that does something though. Let me go to my abilities because my ring should let me do something special. It's my ring of bullshit that I never ever remember I'm wearing.
You sustain this effort for up to 10 minutes.
Ring of protection lets me re-roll saving throws for something. What does it do? Excuse me. You gain +1 bonus to saving throws while wearing the ring. Okay, well it doesn't let me
Correct.
re-roll anything.
That's why it says you have effects +1.
Cool.
So you can do it for
it's already
10
there,
minutes.
Okay, so I do that for
Yeah.
10 minutes then.
And Sven, what was the time of the long rest?
It's typically 10 hours.
10 hours. Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. And we'd be going to bed about what time?
You guys are finished marching and stuff at 7 p.m. So you'll be getting up at 6 a.m. and leaving at 7 a.m.
Okay. We wouldn't get to bed till probably 9.
What are you
Okay,
doing
cool.
for
Yeah,
2
that's
hours?
exactly. I always my character does this. He's the designated guardian of the watch, so he always takes the second shift. So you have to be the most vigilant, in my opinion.
Okay. The one thing he doesn't talk about, Micah, is how often you can do it.
I think I can do it whenever I summon the Echo Knight because it's an Echo Knight a thing, Echo Avatar.
Right, but it says you can last for 10 minutes. But then if you could just resummon it, then why say it only lasts 10 minutes?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I think that he made up the rules about lasting the whole time and just actually every 10 minutes.
No, it
Which
is
would
for
have
sure
been
10 minutes. I said I wasn't sure how long it was. I didn't lie about
right,
that.
but and I'm saying that you said, "Oh, I'll just keep doing it for 10 minutes every time." Is that what you just said?
No, that's what he just said. I don't
Oh,
disagree with him though. I think that that's
okay.
accurate. But you would have to stop your concentration on whatever you were doing. But
Right.
I have no idea. I'd have to look up the rules.
Yeah, but think about it though. If you had sent a guard around the perimeter or whatever, and that's you, then 10 minutes is plenty to get a nice, view of things.
Yeah,
So
it
that
is.
would be fine. Yeah. So it's very practical as opposed to being sad about the continuous thing.
Oh, I'm
So
not
while
upset
you
about
are
it at all.
using the avatar, what are you doing with the avatar?
So the avatar is going to be. He's going to look like he's walking, but he's going to be 15 feet in the air. So he's got his arms crossed, and he's kind of just walking in a circle. And I'll have the circle. I'll have him circle a 40-foot area around our camp or wherever we're staying the night at.
Okay, so he can see you
Yes, he can see my
most
person.
of the
That's
time. He can't see you all the time because your dark vision is only 60 feet. But
I said 40 feet.
okay, so he's going 40 feet around you then.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I'm in the campsite, aren't I?
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Going to have him circle the campsite at a 40-foot perimeter,
Okay. All right.
15 feet
No
off of the
worries.
ground.
That is
I
not
just want to
going
be able to
cause any
clearly
issues
see
or any
us.
problems then.
Cool.
If somebody comes up and tries to stab Scrambles while he's gone,
He
1,000
could.
feet in the air, he wouldn't be able to see them probably. But
I don't know. 1,000 feet up in the
he's
air.
only 40 feet.
It's
so
not, it's
you're
not
good to
that
go.
far if you get, he has good vision though, right? I mean,
60
During the
feet.
daytime.
magical being. Oh, I
During
see.
the daytime, it shouldn't be an issue, but at night, yeah, I can see that.
All right, so talking, you're able to attune to the Wand of Wonder. It is more of a challenge. You normally don't even have to worry about this type of thing, but you are uneasy, and you can't really explain it. You're looking up at Scrambles, you hear sounds, and you're looking around, and you're just uncomfortable.
Huh. Well, probably nothing. I mean, I only heard rustling in the bushes, I think.
All right, so it starts with. Oops, I just open up 20. There it is. Okay, body sheet, back to that. All right, so Scrambles, your winds start to pick up a little bit. It's cool, about 60 degrees, but it starts getting colder and colder as you're throughout your watch. Jackson, you get up, take over, and it's about the same, just a little windy, but it's clear skies. You can see the stars and such. It gets much colder. It's down to about 45 degrees come midnight.
Okay.
And
I will,
then,
I said, I will put on my winter stuff.
okay. You, especially you, are more affected than the others are because you're
Indeed.
warm person.
I have
You wake up Godin.
Okay.
Godin, you did not sleep very well. You were tossing and turning. You kept waking up, startling awake, like as if something was standing over you. And then one time, Jackson is the one who's standing over you, and you almost punch him in the face. But your watch, the winds start picking up, and nothing else of interest happens. You wake up Toggin. It's now about 50 degrees, warms back up a little bit as you wake up Toggin. And Toggin, your watch goes by uneventfully. Winds die down by dawn. Still winds there, but they're low winds now. And it's in the low 50s as you wake everybody up, start preparing breakfast and getting ready to go, doing your morning routines. And I'm sending a message to somebody. Anybody do anything special in the morning?
I would like to spend the hour to brew a charge for the solution propulsion mechanism. I will
Okay,
roll
so you've
how
already
much
used 2 hours of the long rest, plus your watch I was sort of letting you do both, sort of attune while you were doing your watch.
Okay, never
if
mind then.
if you want to add one more hour, that's fine. You guys can just leave at 8.
That's fine. No,
Yeah,
don't have
it's
to do
fine.
that.
It's fine. We can always rest up, you know. So that little extra thing after a good battle.
Okay, if you guys are cool with it.
I'm just throwing it out there. Devil's
Anybody
advocate.
else have an opinion?
No, I'm so cool with it. You don't even understand how cool with it I am.
Let's go at 7 then. We don't have tents and shit. So
I couldn't be any cooler about it. Scrambles has one of those camping chairs. He's got it popped up and he's laying with his legs reclined. That's how cool it is. He's got
Yeah.
glasses he put on. Cool.
Okay, cool. Because I've got to spend 16 hours to refill this thing, so I gotta get them when I can.
well, so yeah. So get 10 tonight, correct? Or does it take off for the starting or 2 hours?
Scrambles is gonna do some cool stuff around the campsite, cook some cool food. He's gonna stretch, practice his fire dancing. If we got 16 hours, he's doing all sorts of cool stuff.
16 hours?
Well, no, we
Yeah, didn't you just say it takes 16 hours to do what you're trying to do?
No.
yes, it
Yeah,
did
so
take-
I'm trying to get an hour at a time when I can.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I thought you meant like we're
She's
gonna
just
be here
asking-
for 16 hours.
Taugen
And I
is
thought you
asking
said
for
one
1 hour.
extra hour. I thought you
Yes.
were asking for one extra hour, and then you slipped 16, and I was like, well, shit, for 16 hours, I'm fucking around, man. I got time. I'm doing all sorts of bullshit. 16 hours is way more. You really slipped that in on us. You're like, hey, can I have an extra hour? And I was like, yeah, cool. You're like 16 hours later.
Later.
I'm like, holy shit. That's a long rest.
It's the longest of
Alright.
rests.
Okay, I'll tell you when the hour starts.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just want an extra hour
No,
so
that's
that
way more
I will have
reasonable.
done one of the 16 hours I need to refill this thing.
I got in.
So
You got a message that happened after you took your watch, went back to
Yep.
sleep.
Got it?
Taugen, as you wake up and start your watch and start your brewing stuff, you're still slightly uneasy, not as much as you were last night, but it still feels off. Something is off. It's like you're being watched.
something is niggling.
Necromancers always have me on edge.
All right. Anybody else doing besides talking, doing anything
You
special
got
in the
something
morning?
you want to do for an hour, guys?
No.
Scrambles is just gonna kind of stretch.
Well,
For the last hour, I'll send my thing up one more time to look around. See if I
Sweet.
can see anything around me. Not a crazy height, just like 40 feet, like I was saying. Do another full swoop. I'm checking to see if I can find anybody like hiding in bushes or trees that might be near us, you know? I'm doing an
Yeah.
actual like investigation of not 40
That's
feet, but like
insulting.
near us.
I'm gonna do the investigation. Like real.
Okay, you see the grazing beasts have come a lot closer. They're probably about 80 feet away. They're called aurochs. Pretty sure you guys have seen these before. Let me see. Oh. They are larger than bison. They're and there's 4 of them. 3 of them seem to be adults. One of them seems to be a little younger. And they're similar in temperament to, say, a wild bull or a bison. They're a little bit more aggressive, but
Yeah.
they have been known to be used as mounts, especially by like orc tribes and such.
Cutie pies.
You
Other
guys,
than
that seems like something we need at the Scrambled Manor. Do we want to get one?
see way off in the distance, so you still see those stones.
That shit is ugly and angry. It fits right in.
Exactly. It looks like your twin brother, man.
That's funny.
I'm messing with you. Huh?
Looks like
Oh,
you if we got dreads.
and fins too. Anyway, can we move on now?
Is anybody going to answer his question?
Which question was?
He actually spoke that in character.
You asked if we wanted them at the manor, right?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Oh, that's my vote. But it would have to
I
be.
don't think we need them.
Space. Yeah, I don't think so either. But how big is it? Is it like a miniature? It's only like 2 feet long.
Didn't he
That'd be
say it was the
fun.
size of a buffalo?
Yeah, I know, but I
It
mean,
is larger than a bison, yeah.
it would be funny as fuck to have that though. Because that was a dog size.
I
Wait,
feel like
isn't
they're herd
somebody
animals.
in this group
Yes, they are.
currently down a mount?
I don't know.
Didn't somebody's horse die like last session?
Yes, Godin's
Yeah,
horse.
mine dropped.
We can get one for
Godin's
God.
horse died and then came back, was made into a undead,
It was-
and then got killed again.
Damn.
Yeah. Gowden, would you like a new mount?
I would like one if
I have heard they are good mounts, but they are hard to train.
yeah, but that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something special, right? Jackson is wants something good. So Ben, is it a good
Something
thing to
special.
have, or is it a disadvantage or whatever?
No, I'll wait till I get to Neverwinter. My plan is to get a war horse.
Yeah,
You
back.
can probably buy one of these in Neverwinter. Definitely
Right.
Waterdeep.
Really?
Yeah, no, I
Okay.
need to buy one that is trained though.
Yes, they typically train them from early age to carry rider. They can be.
And you're saying that
in
this one is
combat.
not rideable?
Do
Are
we
you
want to
saying
get
this
one
one-
for food? Just
God.
kill it and eat it? Skin it?
It's like finding a wild horse or a wild buffalo.
Yeah.
Can you ride
And
it? Well, possibly for a
You
short amount
could,
of time.
for a little bit, probably.
May I say something, please? If it was Jackson, he already knows how to do it. So what I'm asking is for this particular beast, Sven, is it worthwhile to deal with that, or is it not?
He already knows how to do what.
Familiar with riding a normal horse.
You have nothing in animal handling, so to answer your question,
Then
no.
I'm completely lining it up. But if I was wonderful, and I'm asking what's the level of this particular animal that would bring fortune to my character.
So the answer to your question is no. It's not worth it. To
Okay, very good. That's my vote. I take it back. Switch it to no.
yes.
Do we want to kill one and eat it? We could kill it and skin it and eat it.
Sounds cool to me. If we don't have supplies, whatever, let's do it. But that would be a lot of work. Or just
I
take what
mean,
we want and
yeah.
leave the rest for the scavengers.
We could
Keep
just kill it,
raccoons.
grab the hide off of it, or kill it, grab the meat off of it, and call it good. What do you guys think?
I agree.
Is that something I can do during Talgin's hour, or do I need to be resting during that hour?
No, you're done resting. eating breakfast, and Toggen's like, "Hey, can we stick around for an hour while I brew this?"
Oh, cool. Hey, if you're cool with it, I'd like to go hunt one of those things. Does anybody want to join me?
I would love to join you.
That's
Don't
great.
die.
I don't
Have
think we'll die.
fun.
Scrambles is
We can do
making
this stuff
himself.
separately, right?
Yeah, while she's taking her rest. While Toggen's
Oh, I
resting.
see. Okay, I have a question. Aren't the rest? I mean, a rest is different than the watch. The watch is 2 hours, right?
Yes, correct. Your
So
watch
what
is 2 hours.
this hour rest is because of the spell thing.
Correct.
Yes.
We're not taking
Speaking
it
of
for
which,
any
let
other
me give
reason.
you guys a long rest. There you go.
Yeah, we're just taking a long rest to heal and all that stuff. Now we have this extra hour. I'd say that Taugen can stay and make his potion thingy or reload the gun thingy or whatever he's doing for his hour, and then we can go hunt down this bull. I think between the
Yeah.
three of us, we're plenty capable of killing a bull.
Yep, it'd be fun too, though. A little higher level of hunting.
But what would be fun is if we all used like a spear or something. We didn't use any of our magic. It was just our muscles. 'Cause we're way too
Two
qualified.
javelins, dude.
Okay. I don't know if I
Maybe
have a
Sven
javelin.
leveled up this encounter
We're
just to deal with us.
That's to go.
I got level 10 and now I'm gonna kill a buffalo. I don't have a javelin, I don't think. So if I could borrow one of yours, that'd be cool.
Certainly.
Heck yeah. How about you,
And,
God? You want to hang out
and
with
get what?
Alvin, or do you want to watch us kill this bull thing so we can get some meat?
I'll hang back here. You guys can have fun.
All right, I'll leave you guys with a Rocky Talkie. And then Jackson has his Rocky Talkie, so I'll leave my Rocky Talkie with God because he's not busy while Taugen's preparing things.
All right, Samantha, if you would put skip turn on yourself and Godin, please.
Will do.
You should just make us roll a percentile and see how well we do. And you could just roll with it. That way we don't waste a ton of time in combat with a stupid buffalo. I mean, unless you really want to watch us fight a buffalo, which I'm fine with too. Watch, it turns out this buffalo's not really a buffalo. It's like some crazy ancient dragon shapeshifter thing. We go out there with just our spears. It murders the shit.
Well, if that happens, just scream loud enough for it was
Well,
supposed
they
to
have
be.
Rocky Talkies, so.
Oh, I will
Yeah,
shit your
scream
pants if that
directly into
happens.
the Rocky
That's right.
Talkie.
For sure.
So
Also, when
Sven,
he jumps out my bag to find the loot that I have, and it's just a bunch of dead dragon bones, he's gonna be real pissed off.
Dead dragon bones, and half of them are not ones that you even kill.
That's right. Jingo says it's a dire buffalo, like a dire wolf or stuff.
That's awesome. It looks like the Beast from Beauty and the Beast,
It does.
except for it doesn't have wolf legs. That's pretty much the only difference. But I mean, anyway.
very prehensile tail, that's for sure.
All right, so the tokens are unlocked. What are you guys doing? Feel free to move yourself.
Get the fuck out of here.
There's
Or we're gonna go do
the
we do
small
the
one.
hunting, right? Yeah.
The small one, I don't have on the map. It's just gonna hide and run.
DM says you can't kill the baby, guys.
Yep.
I'm gonna sneak this way with my
I don't even know
javelin.
here. Here we go.
Okay. So as you can see, there's only one. There's one rock that is blocking line of sight. So they see you, and they're pretty
What
much
if I
just
lay on my
ignoring
belly?
you.
How well do they see me? Like really well or not well at all? Is this grass on the ground in front of me or bushes? I can't quite
Grass.
see. Oh, okay.
There are rocks that are sticking up, and bushes behind them. But
Wait, I'm moving.
This-
Oh,
there's-
that's
Well, I
these are
mean, as
bushes.
Scrambles hunches over,
I see
he
that.
looks like a baby, right?
These are
Rocks.
rocks and rocks.
I'm gonna
and
go
rocks.
prone and belly crawl towards those rocks.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go to here for now. Stop me if I need to stop.
So you
So that's
see
our
the
plan, right?
one was sort of putting itself in between you and the young one, and they're just ignoring you guys. Or I should say, mostly ignoring Jackson.
I belly
I'm-
crawl to here.
I am very good at this stealth stuff.
You're creeping through an open field. You're like
No, I-
7 foot tall.
I'm sorry, my mistake. Then I thought these were trees. My
That's
mistake.
that's what I said to you. I thought they were bushes. I was like,
I
oh,
thought
just
they
sneak
were
through these
trees. Oh,
bushes,
I forgot.
like tall grass or something.
All right, what the fuck? I'll go back to where I was.
That's so funny. That's okay.
Like I
I'm
said,
on
these
my
are
belly.
rocks.
Don't we have a plan?
This is
What's the
rocks.
plan?
Yeah, to run up
We-
and punch it in the face.
Yeah.
That's your plan. And these
Right.
are
So I
bushes.
so scrambles. I've given you the javelin of returning.
Okay.
So it's magical. You throw it, it can get the shit back to you immediately, or whatever
That's
the
cool.
rules are. Yeah. So let's do this, man. So what's the
How-
plan?
Once I get to here, how tall is this rock?
It does not block line of sight, so it's 4 feet ish.
Okay.
You can duck down
4
behind that, right? Yeah.
I am gonna
Jackson,
crawl
if you're
back.
going to be talking to him, you need to get closer to him.
I am gonna crawl back to here.
Walkie-talkie.
No,
Don't we have
the
the walkie-talkies?
walkie-talkie you left back at the camp.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay.
left one with them, and you have the other one.
Okay.
So I'm gonna crawl back to here, and then I'm gonna stand up very slow.
Are we
Okay.
off the map now?
No.
It's very close.
So
Okay. Are we? So this is round one. We're fighting now.
And again, you guys can
Scrambles.
see the one tree. The one tree to rule them all has shadow, so it's big enough to hide. No, it's bigger than the other. The
Scramble
bushes
says,
are
"Hey,
3 to 5 feet.
hey, Jackson, check out this shit." And
So
then
your javelin is up to 30 feet normal, up to 120 feet at disadvantage. So just keep that
Yeah.
in mind.
perfect.
We have
So
130 feet there. Distance
no,
of
I know I'm
those-
pretty far away. That's fine. Scramble says, "Hey, check out this shit." And then I look at you and I say that. Do you say anything in response or no? And it's fine if you don't. I just want to know.
Yeah, whatever. We've been friends forever, man. Of course I talk to you.
So Scrambles is gonna run and jump off this rock and try to get as high and as far as he can jump through the air. And then as soon as I start to fall downwards, I'm gonna activate my boots of flying and try to do a
Ooh.
flying attack at whichever one I'm closest to at that point.
So you jump 20 feet, so you would fly about 12, 13 before you start falling.
Okay. Then I activate my boots. I have those
Okay, and
boots
how
to
high
fly.
are you going?
1 second, I don't remember how. Oh, not that high. I'll maintain my 13 foot. Not super high.
Okay.
I'm basically just trying to use them to do like a cool Hulk jump. Like I'm trying to run, jump myself, and then if I can't make the distance, which I clearly can't because it's incredibly far, I'm gonna activate the boots to fly.
Okay.
Are you still wearing your cape though? That's the question.
I am.
Okay.
There you go.
Jackson, what are
Imagine
you
that
doing as he's doing this?
I'm following whatever plan we made that we had tried to talk about, but have not succeeded in. I'm just going and
The plan was, hey, watch this.
that was the plan. All right, very good. Well, in relation to that plan, I am going to. If he's attacking, I'm going to be attacking. So I got to run. Can I run?
Yeah. You see me hold the spear, I look at you, I go, "Hey, watch this shit." And then you don't tell me to stop, so I start running at this rock. And I'm sprinting at the rocks, and then you see me jump off the rocks.
Right.
I'm
Okay.
flying through the air.
So I definitely paused for a moment, looking at the spectacle of this. And
It's
then
clear
I
that I'm going to try to do some real cool death from
yeah,
above
exactly. I
avatar
look at that,
shit.
I'm like, holy Jesus, man! And then I run as fast as I
I'm
can.
doing it for
You know what I mean?
cinematic coolness.
All right,
Man,
so
your cinematic is just fucking amazing.
roll an intimidation check, Scrambles.
Oh.
And then I need a
I am a +4.
nice. All right, and then I need initiative from you guys.
Okay.
Initiative, okay.
Ooh.
All right,
Just
so
again,
you have
opposite rolls for initiative.
Is this very important?
So you have
No, this is so dumb.
Okay.
you have switch views, by the way, and for the stream. So this is a surprise round, as you guys nice. The 2D view has the 2D view of these creatures. Awesome. And it shows scrambles up in the air. Very nice.
Yay.
Okay, so you have a surprise round, which means they cannot react until they go take their turn. Once they cannot do anything on their turn, but once their turn passes, they have reactions. So if they have something that they can do to react, like opportunity attacks or something weird, then after their turn passes, they will be able to do those things. So Jax, scrambles your first.
Okay. I'm looking at my wing boots. It says you gain fly speed of 30 feet for 1 hour. Okay.
Yep.
How far away am I from this thing? And I have momentum going through the air, so am I 30 feet from this bad boy?
Less than 50.
You are
But
45 feet.
Dang it. So,
the spear is 30 feet or something like that. Let's
So
see
you can
what
fly
I-
up 30 feet. You can throw it still,
yeah.
and then it'll return to you in the next round. You can finish your flight. And
Yeah, I'll do
stab
that.
it.
I'll fly up. I'll move towards it. Yeah. While in the air, I throw it down at it. Stupid.
Okay, so
I'm
you
gonna
move up.
mistake.
Yep.
So here,
Flying through the air.
boom. It hits.
Oh,
Wait,
cool.
why is it Jackson?
I don't know, but I
Yeah.
like that better.
It was a mistake.
Plus
It was my
eight's great.
inspiration.
Plus eight's really nice. I'll take that.
I'm giving you inspiration. So there you go.
All right, so hold on a second, since whatever.
Because I have an inspiration I can use for tonight.
Yes, you can give him your inspiration if he needs it. Yes, that's correct.
Right.
Where
I don't have a javelin, so I'll have to make a different type of attack, but I'm fine with
there.
rolling. Oh, perfect. There it is.
Why wouldn't you have a javelin since you have it the entire time I've given it to you?
Well, because I sold it like the last time we were in town because I've had it since like our first campaign,
Dude,
and I've never used it.
Jackson has 2 javelins and he
Yeah.
gave 1 to you.
Okay,
Yeah, and I
So you
sold
have
it
a
last
javelin.
week.
you hit, and then roll a d12 because it's
My
not
God.
because it also has a
Oh yeah.
Nice.
All right, so you'll notice on your actions page it has a little, looks like a grenade or a bomb javelin and
Yeah,
a
I
sword
see that.
javelin. So the
Thrown
one
or melee.
correct. So right now
I
you
did
have
not notice
thrown.
that before I did the damage, so I might have clicked the wrong damage. I'm sorry.
Damage is the same, but it needs
Ah.
has another thing because it's. So I'm adding that right now. Okay,
Sweet.
you rolled a d12. Ooh, another 12 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
The javelin has 30-foot range, but you can throw it up to 120 feet with disadvantage.
Yep. And yours
But-
returns to you, which is really flippin' cool.
Yeah, I don't have the
Right.
literature on that one, but
So yes, so this is the one that he gave you. He gave you the one that returns. So
Yeah, that's
you
what I'm
threw
saying.
it,
It's really cool.
and it returned to you. They both
Yeah,
do
I'll
the
definitely
same.
give it back to him.
Just do the one. We're just doing it for this fight anyway, so I'm just adding.
Yeah.
The damage is
It's fine.
same for both. And it actually looks like the plus is the same for both anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All right.
I have a question. If the scrambles have 2 hits in this particular battle, and can he use them both for the same javelin?
I have to see what the javelin of returning reads, but yes, if you
are
had
the
more
only
than
one
one
that-
javelin, you can attack more than once with the javelin. Here it is. It says the owner
Can you
can
throw
use
it up?
any action, bonus, move, or standard to have the javelin return to his hand from up to 120 feet away. So yes, you have not used your bonus action yet. Scramble. So if you wanted to do that, you could use your bonus action to have it return and then throw it again.
Of course.
But then it
It's
would not
absolutely.
return again.
It'll just be
until
stuck
next
in the
turn.
side of it.
Right, until
Okay,
next
that's
turn,
fine.
then you can
Yeah.
summon it again.
Now, what if it runs off into the woods at a speed of 4 million miles an hour?
As long as it
Does
doesn't
it
get
still
more
come
than
back to me?
120 feet away, you're good.
Comes back to you
Okay.
really hard with the point
Okay,
towards
good.
you.
I just want to make sure that I don't throw it in this thing turns like into a rocket ship and just takes off for this cool magic item, because then I feel bad.
That's right.
It just
That's some shit that would happen to me.
It's kind of the wand of pyrotechnics under the back, man. Have it fly around with those things shooting off.
So I'm taking my second throw at it. Ooh,
Nice.
28. And then some damage.
So it flies back, you grab it, and then immediately throw it again.
I do, while I'm flying through the air, I do like a barrel roll, because the momentum of it coming back to my hand does a spin, and then I throw it again. Scrambles is looking like a lot like Maverick and Top Gun. I'm just doing all sorts of cool, crazy acrobatic maneuvers.
Nice. Are you still 15 feet in the air?
Yes.
Okay.
Except for now I'm at a downward arc, because my intention is to dive on top of it. So that's where I'm at.
All right, your intimidation was 20.
I rolled really well. Yeah.
No,
It's like 23 or something, I think.
21. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the surprise round. So he's surprised. Now he's no longer surprised. Again, if he has some sort of reaction and something triggers that reaction, he could do it. Surprise. Jackson.
I'm moving my 30. Fuck. God damn it. So I'm moving my 30, wherever that is. Or is it 40? Actually, I have 40, don't I? I have 40. So moving up 40. There you go. And then 10 feet away, so I will shoot my javelin at him, throw it.
Okay, so you have a regular javelin. You're not using your javelin of returning.
My understanding is I have 2 of them, and they're both javelins of returning. Or, yeah. That was my understanding. I had 2 of them, and then I gotten one somehow, and then I decided I love that and got the other one, upgraded it to that so that they both same thing, and I have 2 of them.
Okay.
It's just a different role for the combat versus the throwing. Are you saying that is not incorrect?
I'm giving it to you. Do what you want to do.
Okay. All right, cool. So I will do that. So I got at least one hit here. So let's do this. Hurry. The javelin throwing. Oh my god. Can you please put that, just roll the friggin' thing for me?
No, what are you trying to do?
Nothing.
You have it select. You have it targeted. So just click the.
I know, but I have the
the
wrong,
sword.
it's the, no, I have the javelin. So anyway,
Yes.
whatever fucking happened, I
The
don't have the right one.
there is a
Isn't it?
um.
It's supposed to be the javelin of throwing, but it's not. It's the javelin of fighting. So you can adjust that if you would. It's a hit, sweet. So yeah, I think it was only a +3 on the throwing. So I'm rolling this. Come on. Oh, there it is. Fuck. Sorry. Holy crap. And there we go. Sweet. 9. And am I getting a second one as well or not? Oh, yes, right. I can't move up anymore. So no, I can't. Never
Yes, you do. You use your bonus action to return it to
Oh,
your
fine,
hand, and then you can throw it.
Alright.
But now it's gone, and it's not with you anymore till next turn. You can have it return again.
Right. I understand that.
So if you want to throw it, yes.
No, I'm running and we just had one turn, so yeah, I'll just continue in my forward motion there to wipe him out with my javelin of returning.
All right. So you threw it, you had it returned to you, and now you're still holding it. You're not attacking
Yes,
a second time. Okay.
all right. Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, my mistake. Yeah, I'm just continuing not throwing it again.
Okay.
I'm already in motion. I've
surprised.
been rolling. I've been
Scrambles.
running the whole way. So I'm sorry.
Okay.
I did not hear what you just said.
Scrambles.
He said
is what I
scrambles.
Okay. Right. that
So at the
changes
start of
it.
this combat, Scrambles is belly crawling through some dirt and some grass. He starts off, he goes, "Hey, check out this." And he runs, he jumps through the air and starts flying towards them. He throws his javelin, stabs it, it comes back, he does it again. And at first you were like, wow, look at this kid. He's an idiot. But now you're thinking to yourself, wow, look at this kid. He's a genius. And look at how handsome he is as he flies through the air. And I fly through and then I stab the shit out of this buffalo with my javelin. I want to grapple it and then just try stabbing it to the ground.
Okay.
Do I need to roll for grapple? Like strength or something?
Correct. Grapple check is you use your athletics, and can use it's either it uses either its
Doesn't matter. I rolled 24.
acrobatics or its strength. These things are not wusses, so
I'm so beefy though. Plus I have horns and it has horns.
all right. So that's just a strength check. See,
It's
22.
close.
It's fighting you and struggling with you, but you are wrestling it. So now go ahead and attack.
Yeah.
I'll say you have a +2.
Okay, cool.
Click the little button that says +2.
I get it. Yep. Yep. Where is it at? There it is. Okay. Then I'm going to stab it. Javelin. And I'm going to take a second stab at it. Just stabbing the
+2.
shit out of it. Wow. Basically the exact same roll. Damage.
No, it's a miss. Second one's a miss. Attack.
Oh, was it?
+2.
Dang it.
Oh, you didn't do your +2. So yes, that's
Oh, I'm
still a
sorry.
hit.
Cool. Then he takes the He takes the damage I put on him. Oh, wait, did I just damage myself?
Yes.
Yeah, I damaged myself like an idiot.
All right. So you just drag this over to.
I forgot my
creature.
icon is on top of his icon, so I dragged it over and just dropped it without zooming in. That's how that
There
happened.
you
I'm
go.
like, how in the shit did I do that? And I'm like, oh, duh.
All right. So
My
it
token's on
drops,
top of this.
and you come down to the ground.
Yeah.
All right. So you had always talked about one. And these things. Let's see. This one hasn't checked. I didn't check yet. So. All right, so he is actually going to charge Jackson.
Damn it.
And when he charges, immediately before the hit, okay, I see. If he does that, and he does hit, then that happens. All right, so let's see. Ah, he misses. So he charges, moves past you, scrambles. You are grappling this thing, so I'm going to say your hands are full as you've been stabbing this thing and it drops to the ground and stuff. So you won't. Are you okay with not having an opportunity attack against this thing? It goes charging past you.
Yeah, that's totally reasonable.
All right. Jackson. He stopped. Dig deep furrows in the ground. It's spun around. It's facing you. It's bellowing. You see this the calf starting to run away.
Am I getting indication from you to try to get it away without naturally, or is it actually actively attacking us?
This thing is
Oh, no.
actively attacking you.
Okay, then I will come up and can I change out my weapon, or well, I have to recall the spear, right? That's and then
No,
I
you said you did not throw it a second time, so you still have it.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
in your
Yep,
hand.
yep. I keep it. That makes that a little bit no worries. Okay, so yeah, can I switch out weapons, or I use the same one?
You said you guys were only having your javelins, so no, you can't switch out your weapon.
Cool. So I'm gonna do. So, can you put the thing back up in weapons again, or not? On my weapons
I never
section.
took it away. It's right. It's still there.
Okay, never mind.
You want to ask melee? Is what you're saying?
Yeah. I accidentally, I thought it was a roll and I ended up crashing it. So, all right, there you go. One that worked, motherfucker. Yeah. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Much better. And then I'm doing it one more time. And still hit. Why? Because I'm awesome. There we go. Nice. Cool. And that should be my turn if I'm correct.
Correct. All right. So this one is running away with the calf. Are you guys going to try to chase it?
Nah, we
Yeah.
got one. One's good enough.
Nope. Okay.
Jackson.
What's up? Is there something still go? Oh, this thing's still alive. Okay, I thought. Never mind. Sorry. Come on, leave it. Nice.
Jingo says I bet they taste like chicken.
That's right. That's right.
They're
Okay,
buffalo wings.
that's one. I'm doing a second one. There we go. Here we go. What happens on the critical on this one? Or is there something? Oh yeah. Nice. Let's see what it says here. It says, it's like- wait, this is it's a 1d12 lightning damage. So that's pretty cool.
So you did 48 points of damage.
Wow. Dude, that's freaking really good.
And that kills it.
Speech.
All right, so we are out of combat.
Okay, cool.
Had it hit you, then it would have done quite a bit of damage and would have knocked you down more than likely, because
Right.
I don't think you would have made your save. You could have, but
Right.
it does 4d8 plus 5 because it charged at you. And then you had to make a saving throw versus his attack. So wouldn't have killed you guys, but definitely would have woken you up. Wow, 3 1s. All right, so you now have some auroch meat. You can make a travois, and the two of you can drag this thing back. Or just bring Scrambles, bring Toggin over to help you guys as you dress it and prepare it, skin it. Are you going to take the meat and the leather and the horns, or what of those three things are you taking?
Well, we have a bag of holdings, so it's a matter of time and
Correct.
interest in doing it, because I really don't have much interest. However, I'm certainly well versed in the situation. So I'll leave it to decision to Scrambles.
We'll take all three of those things. Why not? Food is good, and then we can sell the other two or give them away for free. Some towns kids or something. Who knows?
All right, and are you doing both or just the one?
Are we going to eat them, or are we going to eat them and then also preserve them? Is that the question?
No, you said your goal was to kill one, which you
Oh,
did.
yeah.
But you ended up killing two. So
Oh.
are you going to do both of them, or are you just going to do one and leave the other? Because it's a matter of time. Something this size is going to take a while.
Yeah, let's do one and then leave the other.
Okay. All right. So it is time for break. Give me a survival check with advantage, Scrambles. You are trained, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Let me
go
get
ahead
you that advant.
and then we'll go ahead and take our break. I'll tell you how long
Survival.
it takes. Nice. All right. So yeah. So you within the with help from Jackson,
Jackson.
you are able to, and Cree and anybody else who wants to help, you are able to do all that within the hour that Toggin is also working on his potion. So, or what the charge for the machine he's doing, and we will pick up from there in 10 minutes.
Okay. Woot woot.
Right, we are back. After that little bit of XP, which is the main reason I didn't want to just hand wave it, Hagen is able to level up. Alright, so go ahead and click the button when you're ready in chat. Alright, so that's 3 of us. Toggin, I don't know if you heard, but you can level up because the Aurochs were enough to get you to the next level.
Oh, neat.
So
Did not think I was close enough.
do the stuff and then while we wait for the rest of them to come back.
Thank you for letting me know.
Perfect. What does it say in the chat?
1 level, average hit points 8, and
okay.
feature a cursed invocation.
Cursed invocation. All right, so roll a 6-sider. I got same thing, 8. So
Yeah.
okay, and you have cursed invocation. Okay, so you get a choice again, right? Level 10.
I think so.
Yep. So you know the drill. Just pick one and write down. So I'll
Okay.
leave you to it. Cool. So there's
Thank you very
nothing else I
much.
need to do with that.
Yeah,
so you're all
I'll
set.
check some of my other abilities, see if the numbers of them go up at all. But other than that, it seems like a pretty simple level up.
Yes, if you would agree, please do that. Yeah, 9 is where you guys all your proficiency went up. So
Woo, we're
10 is
better at things.
not quite as cool. All right, so after scrambles and Jackson kill a pair of rocks. All right, so if you're back, please click the button, click the circle
What button or circle?
in the chat.
Oh, sorry. Uh, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even see that. Sorry. I'm see.
All right, so we have heard. I don't know who's who, so Micah, do you have ears on? Are you back?
Yes, I have ears on. I'm back. I've been clicking the circles.
Okay, so everybody, God and Toggin, like I said, they were about 80 feet away. So the edge of the map where you guys started was the camp. So you guys could see what happened, and you saw scrambles flying through the air, and literally as he came down and stabbed this thing, and he comes back and he's all covered in blood. Jackson was also all covered in blood because he was going hand to hand with these things. And then scrambles. You see him start butchering it, and so you guys are able to get those. I'll just add a quick.
Yeah, curiosity. What's the time frame on that? Doing something like that?
Because of the roll he made, he was able to finish during the hour that Talkin did. So about an hour.
Sweet.
And just for the record, your horns are on your head. They're not in your bag of holding. By the way.
Me?
No, Scrambles. Yours are too, but
I don't wear horns. I have horns.
correct.
Okay,
So does
just clarify
Scrambles.
for everybody else at home.
All right. I'm not worried about the food because we pretty much hand wave that, but you guys are able to eat well for the next couple days.
Woo!
It's not like we don't have it though. Right. Certainly. Oh, that's why. It should be two. Okay.
I'm just looking to see if there's actual. No, there's not. Okay. Oh wait, what's this? What's this?
Thanks for the potions.
Oh, nope. Okay.
I'm not seeing any rations in my thing at all. Oh, rations, one day of rest. So we're going at, well, never mind. Yeah, I have 9 rations for one day, so I'm good as far as rations go.
Yes,
I'm
but
sure
you've
gifting
had
it.
those 9 rations since you were level
Since
1.
like the beginning.
So,
Right, but then you just say, never mind.
so that's why I said I don't worry about keeping track of rations and stuff for now. I mean, if there comes a situation where you guys are not able to hunt or not close to town,
Right.
then I may worry
Well,
about it. But
and
for
that's-
now, that's why I said
Okay.
you guys have an extra. I'm not worried about how many specific rations these creatures are, but you guys are all eating well for a couple days, at least.
Awesome.
All right, Micah, give me 3d12. Very nice. Good roll. So 29 gold. All right, I'm gonna open up the picture and put the rock picture in there, and we're ready to go. Give me 20 seconds. All right, so you finish up with your task, Toggin, and Scrambles.
Awesome.
As you're contemplating life, and you are
He is able.
go. Realize that you're able to tap into some new abilities. Scrambles, I put the Arak horn. Make sure it's identified for you. Yes, it is. Right. So it's in your inventory. And make sure it's an item for real.
Real.
It is. Okay, good. All right. Did you want to say what you can do, or do you want to just wait until it happens? Talking.
It'll happen eventually.
Okay. All right. So again, as you're talking, as you're working, you just feel feel a little uneasy. Um, got in, you're relaxing, you're taking the time to rearrange your gear, repack your bags. Look through your prayer book, um, look around, and again, and you are very antsy. Keep watching, keep looking around, keep expecting to see something, but you can see quite a ways because, like I said, there's very little foliage and trees and things. Um, so you're pretty sure there's nothing here, but it just feels weird. You guys headed toward those stones.
Sure.
All right, so as you get closer, you see about 100 yards, about 50 yards, 150 feet or so from the edge of the forest. There's this circle of stones. Um, it looks like there's some sort of, looks almost like heat waves at first, and then there's like a smoke or fog. It's not that thick, but it's just enough to be noticed in this. And there's 6 of them, and they're in a circle. As you see them off in the distance, they're about 15 feet high, about 5-10 feet in diameter. They are not smooth columns. They are jagged stone columns. Can't really tell if they don't appear to be jutting up out of the ground. Um, it looks like as you continuing to get closer, you're about 200 feet away. Looks like they are just barely touching the ground. Some of them come down to points that are touching the ground, and there's no way that the weight of this rock should be supported by a little small 1-inch section that's touching the ground. Um, and the unease that both Toggin and Godden are feeling continues to get stronger and stronger as you're getting closer to this thing. Um, and you're starting to smell rot, and it almost smells like a compost pile as you guys are getting closer, and you are at about 80 feet away, and you realize that there's a circle of nastiness protruding from these rocks, uh, as the I guess you're in grasslands, and so it's anywhere from 6 to 18 inches high at times. So these weeds and grasses are growing. Well, around it, around these stones, everything is rotted and it just reeks as the wind blows past you every once in a while. It is dawn, just after dawn, so there's the low winds. It's not very strong, but it's enough where every once in a while when it picks up, it just blows this sense of rot. And when it does, Toggin and Godin, you shiver, especially Godin, as you know this is clearly unnatural. Are you guys doing anything as you're walking up?
As we
I'm
get to
actually-
within 60
Gonna
feet
say-
of it, I'll activate my divine sense.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything?
We assume that, I mean, are there any other forces other than magic that could be doing this? I mean, right, I mean, so I don't need to do a check magic type of thing unless I'm looking for things that are out around the perimeter, right? It goes out like 60 feet or something like that in all directions.
I don't
you know
remember
what I'm
what the
saying?
range of your ability is. What does it say?
I don't know.
You click the little shield button, the circle next to it on your actions page, it will pop up what it does.
Yeah.
Scrabbles is just gonna ready his axe because I feel like there's something crazy here.
I'm sorry, can you just roll it for me, please?
There's nothing
whatever
to
I gotta do.
roll. All we're doing is looking up to see.
I know, I cannot get to that page right now. Can you look, please?
Magic awareness, 60 feet.
Well, if there's anything in the 60 feet radius from where I am that is also magical, we all know that. So I have to roll that or something.
No, there's no roll. So as an action, you open up your awareness and then you just click off it to use it.
Okay, we'll get to that when my computer stops freaking out.
So there is faint magic coming from this circle and the ground between you and the circle, about 40 feet away. All right, Toggin, what are you doing?
It don't smell good. Toggin is going to go ahead and pull on his filtered mask. I have a feeling that it's still gonna not smell good, but like, I don't know, just in case.
The hell is that?
Is it a magical filtered mask?
Nope, it's just a normal filtered mask.
Oh, I know what it is. Okay, never mind. There we
Okay,
go.
so I have to ask, why do you have that?
We all have it.
Oh, we do, okay.
Uh,
I did not realize that we all have it, sorry. Continue as you were.
I'm like, I got one for everybody because we like at
Oh, I
some point in
understand.
time we had to like keep on like, oh, I tie a blanket around my head. Oh, I hold my breath for 10 minutes or something stupid like that. So there's that.
Yeah, no, I wasn't looking at my inventory page, so my mistake. Continue.
All right, so as you get closer, I will go ahead and share the map.
Yeah. I'm gonna close out and come back on. Okay.
Okay. So you are not within 60 feet yet. Got in. Tokens are unlocked. The Poggas props is just the name of the part of this map. One, basically, this circle with the stones was drawn by a guy I support with Patreon.
Okay.
And his name is Pog S Props. He does fantasy and science fiction. So that's what that is. That's not actually there.
It could be, you don't know.
Why are you jumping around?
I'm trying to figure out how far 60 feet is, but there's no measurement and I can't click on anything. So
You can left and right click and drag, it'll make an arrow. You can also right click and say pointers,
well,
draw
I
arrow.
can't drag when the tokens aren't locked
I'm doing it right now.
with the
There you
arrow
go.
thing. I mean,
40, your 40. That's 40 feet. 55, 60, 80, 100.
But from the edge of the rocks there is 60 from where I'm at, right?
60 feet, correct.
Move it a little bit
So
further forward, and then my divine sense should be good.
I might have accidentally yeeted Target off the map. Thank you.
All right, so Godin is moving up. The rest of you doing anything?
Yeah, moving up with you guys, whatever it is that we're doing.
Did you say something about the magical energy you sensed, or are you just letting us find it?
I don't know if I sensed anything or not.
Yeah, I'm gonna slowly
Yes,
walk
I said there
forward.
was magic on the ground between you and the circle.
What are we doing?
Okay, he's not saying anything, so we're continuing.
All
I'm
right.
saying something. I'm saying do whatever we got to do.
Do I sense anything on the evil end of things?
So, um, presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, powerful good. You basically sense that this ground has been desecrated.
Yep.
And is getting worse as you go inside. Give me a religion or arcana check. Got in? Okay. You can also tell that it's growing.
Obviously, I'll pass on the information if people can't see. For
They
some
cannot
reason.
see when you do your magic, detect magic. They have no way of seeing what you see.
Okay, so I'm telling them whatever it is that I'm seeing.
Okay.
I'm not
I
going to
will,
sense
I will,
myself.
I will, I will say that there is cursed or desecrated at least, and it is appears to be growing.
All right. So give
This place
everybody
feels very unnatural.
give me arcana or religion if you are
Ooh,
everybody.
I may
again?
have. We're coming to one of those.
Yes, again, it's a different check.
Well, I'm saying if I have a check, just roll it for me, please.
Yes, I am doing that.
Bring it. What do I get?
Got an 11. Got in and talking 18, 20. All right, so you guys had talked about this earlier. You probably spent some time talking about it during your long rest. You had discussed that the fiendish centaur was a fiend, and it would have had to have been summoned, whereas necromancers and necromancy things are different. They're not summoned. They take the corpse and infuse either magic or the spirit, the soul of the creature, one of the two, depending on how they do their magic. This looks like the thing that summoned was used to summon this fiend, and but it looks like something went wrong because it looks like it is still active.
And that's no
It-
bueno.
That's not bode well.
And if you look at the
in the role playing.
2D view, you can see that the rocks jut up out of the ground. The token view, as they call it. There we go. All right, so Godin is a ritual caster. Atagan, are you a ritual caster?
I'm not sure. Let me check. Actually, I don't know where to check. I don't think he is, though.
Do you have any spells that are rituals? Doesn't look like
None
it.
of them are jutting out at me, so probably not.
Yeah, and it would should be listed under abilities. Let's double check. You would think a witch would be a cantrip spell ability. Here it is. Nope, it does not appear that you are a ritual. Oh, yeah, you are. You're ritual casting. Um, under spellcasting. Yep. So you are a ritual caster as well. So both of you
Hey.
know that when you're dealing with rituals, which this thing clearly is, you can probably disrupt this. Whether it's through dispel magic or messing with the runes that are on that have been inscribed to perform the ritual, removing one of the stones or objects used to start the ritual.
I think we should smash all the stones over.
You know that it is possible to disrupt a ritual. Each one is specific and different, but you know you can probably do this if you want to stop the growth of what this is happening, of what's going on.
I
And
like your train of thought, Scrambles, but we maybe should look at what the spell is doing before we do that, because sometimes there are nasty side effects from doing the wrong thing.
Exactly. What he said.
all right, and I'm going to push you guys a roll. Click, 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 click. Wow. Okay.
Out of curiosity, when you do the secret rolls, do the dice roll as what we have it set to?
No, they roll as my dice.
Rip.
Please show me the map. Oh, never mind.
let's see. All right, so pretend this is a clock. So this is 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock. That makes sense? All right, so I am sending a message in the chat.
And sorry, can you do the pointer at the one that's 12 o'clock again?
It's a clock, so 12.
Okay, well, I was rotated weird. Thank you.
Oh. 2.
Thank you.
This is north. This is south.
What is our
Nice.
purpose here? What are we doing? Are we investigating or what's the point?
No one has said anything yet. So
Why I'm asking. I'm the first one saying it. Guys, hello. What are we doing here?
didn't realize that was in character. Sorry. Go ahead.
So Scrambles points and he goes, "Look, there's something inside of it." He points at the 6 o'clock cylinder thing.
You want to like move around it or just go out as a group to this one space?
I think we should free whatever's in there.
Eat these.
Do we move around it or should we stay together as a group as we approach it? You know, spread out.
Eat these small. Could be child, could be gnome.
Like both
I'm
options
listening
to
to the pro-
spread out or stay together. So I think we should go in groups of 2.
We have, okay. Well, I will
I'll
go
pick a
with-
healer and you pick a healer.
There you go. Perfect. All right,
You
let's do it.
picked the better healer, obviously.
I just picked a healer. Okay. I tell both of you you're my favorite healer, but I only say it for the other
Where'd you
one's
go?
not around.
Yeah,
You
you
would-
got both of us a #1 healer mug.
Yeah.
We just keep on thinking that the other person stole it.
Okay, so guys, just catch up with me. I'm moving around the perimeter.
All right. Are you being stealthy or are you just walking?
We're being cautious. It's in between.
Okay. Scrambles.
I like
Toggin.
cautious. Yeah, cautious is a good word. I'm not sneaking. I'm too big to sneak, but I will
We
be
are
carefully watching.
Toggen's like trying to like point out something in the direction that we're going and like not glance over at the rock too much. So he's trying to give us like cover of like, oh look, let's go check that thing out over that way as like an excuse for going this way. If that makes sense.
No idea.
Yes, I understand what you're saying.
Are we continuing?
No, you're not continuing yet. For whatever reason, the link was broken, so when I went, it didn't add everybody like it should have, which is annoying.
Of course it is.
All right, we good? One. Make sure. Okay. Scrambles and so you see Pete leaning against, its hands on the stone and sort of peeking out, trying to find you guys. You lock eyes with this thing.
Locks eyes, immediately glances away, pretending to.
Perception.
All right, close it. Go away. There we go. What? Sorry. I'm sure I've got something clicked wrong, but well, I said my links aren't working like they should. So let's go with this. Okay, here you go. I've got it. 2 scrambles.
And when you're in 3D mode on the map, is there a way of moving around for your position or not?
Yes, so on the top, well, there's a couple different ways, but the easiest way is if you open the toolbar, on the very right, it says toggle navigation panel. And that'll give you a little thing on the bottom. But you can also use AWSD to move around, E and Q to rotate, and X and C.
Am I supposed to write this all down?
If you've ever played any kind of computer game, it's the same. Or you just use the navigation toolbar.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And I believe while you're doing all that, you can still use the arrow keys to move your character around too.
Yeah, I know. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, but she's talking about the view. So yes.
I know, but I'm...
I have done it many times.
That's
crap.
correct.
Now I've moved everywhere. All right, where's Scramble? So there he is. Okay. Back. All right, so Scrambles, did you get the picture? Micah?
Yes, I did. It's really gross.
Okay. Hey, don't be judging. Could be me one day, you don't know. All right. So what are you doing? You guys lock eyes.
I'm going to avert direct gaze at it because I don't know what kind of powers these things have. And then I'm gonna... I guess I'm just gonna kind of... I'm gonna walk towards it slowly.
All right, so it is sort of lets out this moan and weird, odd noises, and is charging towards you. Everybody give me initiative.
Oh damn, almost got a nat 20. An 8 is basically close enough, you know.
I rolled 19, which is fucking useless. That's so bad. Why did I waste a 19
Yeah.
initiative?
All right, so you're going first, Scrambles.
To be fair, you are being charged at, so...
This thing starts moving towards you.
Okay.
It is about 3 feet high and almost as wide.
Gross. Well, it looks very fleshy, so I am going to run at it.
And I'll go ahead and turn on the grid. Sigh. And if you guys haven't looked at the 2D map, you should at least look at it real quick, because I'm now able to put items, objects in a way. So the rocks are jutting up.
Oh, really? You said
You can
2D?
also look at the stream if you don't want to mess with it.
Isn't it the 3D map? You just said 2D.
It's called the token map. So, yes, 3D map, token map, 3D map. They all mean the same thing. So
I'm not seeing it on the map anywhere.
it is right there.
Okay.
And I will click you
Gonna run to here.
and target it for you. There you go. So you have it targeted.
Cool.
Okay, you
I'm
can
gonna run
move
to there.
15 feet. So I'm not going to be really anal about this, but basically this is really slippery.
Okay.
The ground, because you're running through, like I said, pretend you're running through a 4-inch compost pile.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Oh.
That's what's
Really
happening.
slippery
So
and
it's
slimy.
slippery a little bit. If you move basically 1.5 difficult terrain, so every 2 steps is going to cost you 3.
Right.
Then
Okay, cool.
you're safe. If you go full speed, more than 15 feet, you're going to have to roll an acrobatics check to see if you slip. So you move 10 feet, you're fine.
Okay.
In the muck.
muck.
I'm talking about the green muck. So once you get past into the green muck is what I'm talking about. So like here's the edge.
So my question is, do we have need for haste? Because I have a big advantage in doing this, so I was going to get it quickly. However, you and I are together there, so we should probably.
You see, all you guys see is scrambles start charging forward.
Okay, so I'm going to charge forward as well. I have good.
What else are you doing,
athletics.
scrambles?
I'm going to attack it with my Blade of Rakdos.
All right, so you're throwing it.
No, I'm gonna pop my Echo directly in front of it.
Okay.
But I don't know where it is technically, so should I just put my token where I would put my token in that scenario?
There you go. It's right in front of it.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, and you have it targeted.
So I can just roll my attack. Attack. 23. I assume that hits.
Yep. Oh, that's right. It doesn't show because it's not targeted. But yes, it's a hit.
Okay. And then where do I drop the damage at?
Just click the damage.
Okay.
Alright, so this thing slices through it and it's burning, and little smoke comes off from where you hit it.
Yay. I'm gonna attack it again.
And there are
21.
gross sounds if you guys want to hear it in the soundscape.
No. Yuck. And then
Alright,
I'm
so
gonna
the second
do
one's a
some
hit as well.
perfect damage to it. And then I yell out, "Die, you foul beast!" Something like that. Something cool.
Okay. Alright, so that is your turn. Jackson. You can't see his echo. But you saw him run up and you see him
Yes, right.
concentrating, doing whatever he does when he does the echo.
Right. I'm also moving up as well.
Okay.
I've activated my self or my whatever the hell it's called, athletics. So anyway, so it has to be 30 feet. 15 feet for 10 and 20. Okay, so it's 4. 30 feet. Is that correct? 25.
10,
See, 4.
25, 30,
60 feet. 60.
40.
That's it.
Yes, that is correct. Yep, that is perfect. Because you went through 4 squares of grossness and it cost you 30 feet. And then you had 10 feet to get into the grossness. So that's correct. Alright, so I will now share with you. See one of these lovely things.
Holy Jesus.
It is neither one of those things.
There's 2.
Alright, so you moved up. What are you doing?
So my intention is to attack it, right? And I have my
Give
javelin.
me a religion check.
Okay.
It's a DC, so you can just throw it in a thing. I'll tell you what it is here in a second. I think it's only 2, so 10 plus that plus 4. Alright, so you know this thing is a fiend.
What's a fiend?
That means it's
But
from the abyss. It's like either a devil or a demon, and you have a sword of fiend slaying, so you want to use the sword against it.
yes, I will do that. Being that I know that. I can get the writing page up. Yep, there you go. Okay. So the fiend is some. Okay, cool. So, okay, so I'll just. I've already moved, so I can't move any farther, right? I have.
You can move again, or you can throw something, or cast a spell.
I'm gonna throw something then. I'll throw the javelin in return.
Okay, I
Take
have it
damage.
targeted, so just click the sword slicey
I
thing.
just said the javelin.
There you go, that is a hit.
The javelin has oh, that's right. No, it has minus it has +3 and not +4, just so you know. Come on, baby. It's not rolling it. Oh fuck. Come on, baby, come on. So take away 1 is 17.
Okay, and then go ahead and do your
Second throw.
so it's up to you. You can use your bonus action to call it back to your hand if you want. Do you want to do that?
Right. Or
Or your bonus action to do anything else? Go into a rage or
okay, got it.
do nothing.
I don't think
Night,
range
gang.
of this one.
Have a good night, ship. Dingo, appreciate you. Alright, so you call it back. Now that you're throwing it, you cannot call it back again, so it is staying out. It hits again, so roll your damage.
It's not nice. Oh, so -1 technically. 16.
Alright.
Do you believe that is my turn?
Alright, so it comes charging towards you. At that point,
Yay.
everybody can see it. Well, that's cool. It tells me who it's shared with. That's interesting. Alright, so there's that. There is that. And it is... Its speed is that. Nice, it has just enough to get up to you. As it tries to slam its fist into you. Insert inappropriate joke here.
Ooh, baby, baby.
16 is successfully fists you for a whole 4 points of damage.
It's good. Okay. Me again. Okay.
Hold on a
Use-
second.
Yep,
Why?
yep.
The hell just happened? I'm very confused. All right, got it.
No, target this thing with my guiding bolt, hoping the radiant damage will do some damage. If I can even hit it. That does hit it. Wow.
It does hit. Yep.
And
All right. So as this thing burns up and is radiant damage, you see it sort of Thanos snap away as it turns to ash and drifts away in the wind.
that works.
Are you moving or anything else?
No,
I will move up to
I missed it.
right there. Ish, just a little bit into the mush. I get close enough to be
Okay.
able to do something to the.
Squitch. You are regretting your choice to wear flip flops today.
Well, guys,
Dog
if
in.
there's no weird pile of flesh anymore, um,
No,
you guys have fun with.
Scrambles is attacking something.
Oh.
You can't see it.
Oh,
You can
he's
see-
fighting
You
something
can see his
still?
echo, but
Okay.
you can't see anything else. You just need to move one step forward and you'll be able to see it. And that is him. Okay, give me a second here. There he is. Ta-da! Alright, so as you move there, you're also
Wow.
actually able to see what happened.
I don't know.
There we go. Is that where you were? One more.
I think that's where it was.
Okay, that is 15 feet for the record. And
Okay.
okay. You move up. What are you doing? I'm gonna
Okay.
change the view a little bit because my cool rocks are blocking the view from the stream. The lovely squelching noises. I love it.
Where is squelching noises on this landscape?
Yes.
Let me check the details on this spell.
You have seen Weird Science. This thing looks and sounds like Chet toward the end.
Sweet.
That's it. I'm closing Sirenscape. Toggin is gonna go ahead and use his favorite spell, Chill Touch. And it can't regain hit points. And then I think he's gonna keep moving a little bit. Use that extra, or that last 15 feet of movement to scout out a little bit more.
All right, so
then
God
I
and you
just
would
got-
know this. so as you move up, okay. You did your chill touch. It is not undead, so
Yeah, it didn't seem undead, so we're cool.
this is round 1, so moving on. Okay. This thing is going to attack the echo. As it tries to punch it. Thing moves up. And he also slimes forward. Trying to hit the echo. That is so weird. Okay, delete it. Alright, got it. Your unease is continuing to grow. You do not like
course
being
it is.
here. And
I'm gonna move carefully up about Denmark East, getting closer to the stone.
that cost you 15.
I will. I'm going to. I can remind myself how this works. That's not worth it. I don't want to do that. I am going to use my. There we go. Oh, there's so many pages here. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. There it is. I'm going to try and use my sacred flame on this. No. It's normally a save. Do I need to still do that with the stone, or is
You're doing it on against the stone? Sacred
Yeah.
Flame?
it's
No,
not
just
a-
roll damage. Okay, I presume you're doing it on the one right next to you.
Yes, the one closest to me.
Okay.
Have any visible effect?
Not immediately, no.
As a bonus action, I will. That was a cantrip. Can I still do a spell, regular spell?
Yes, because Sacred Flame is a cantrip, correct? It's not a leveled spell.
Yes, yes, correct.
Okay. Yep.
Making sure. I'm gonna cast my spiritual weapon right next to me. Where am I? Where is my image? It's right here. Nope, that's not it. There it is. Oops. There we go. And it will attack. Actual attack, I don't.
Against the stone. Okay, that is a hit.
That's just force damage. What little there is. Does that have any visible effect?
At what height is the spiritual weapon?
My height, no higher than, I'd just say 5 feet. It's pretty much at my head level, maybe 7 feet.
Okay. So you're hitting the back of the stone. It doesn't seem to have. It's hard to tell. If you were gonna hit normal stone, you wouldn't expect it to just start flaking right away, depending on the type of stone. So you're not isn't really sure with the force that it hit
I
it
was
with.
just expecting something, given that it's obviously some magical too. I thought there would be
But it
more
does
of
not
effect.
topple over. There's no waves of force coming from it. There's no magical shield around it. It just smacks into the stone.
Lovely.
Dogging.
Okay, there's 2 of them there now. I don't know why. For
You
just
actually
a
see
moment, I
3 of
thought
them.
that I. Oh, I see 3. Oh yeah, there's one next to Scrambles.
But you were saying you don't know why?
I don't know why. I thought that I had Acid Splash. I'm thinking of the wrong fucking character here. Anyway, Toggin is going to. Well, actually, this one looked really hurt, so he will go ahead and use Chill Touch on it again.
All right.
And it's a hit. Ooh, does not seem very hurt anymore. That's interesting. Especially because it couldn't regain hit points. Huh.
I'm not sure what you're seeing, but it is more damage than it was before. It has not
Oh.
healed anything, no.
Okay, that's weird. It, because last time it said status heavy when I hit it, and this time it did not say that.
Oh, on the because it just turned heavy, so it's not going to say it again
Oh,
until it turns critical.
got it. Got
But
it.
if you zoom
Okay.
in on the map, you'll see it does say heavy on top.
Sure it does. Just put it right there now.
No, I believe him, guys. Yeah, I think that's what Toggen's doing.
All right, Jackson.
Okay. I am. I'm going to be looking to see how the other 2 are doing. So I would either move if I need to, or look at them in some way. Does that make sense?
You can see the original scrambles, and one of them is moving up and trying to fight the original scrambles.
All right, so I'll move in that direction then. I had to go. I'm in the muck, so there's 15, 30. Oops.
So you can
30.
get there with 30 feet of movement.
Okay. Okay, cool. Target game. There we go. He's that hit. Yeah, but still take. One more time.
All right, hold on a second. Let me see what you've got
Right.
here. Standard. All right, so you need to be. Yep, you're doing it correctly. You're using the correct damage. 1d6 versus fiends. Perfect. All right, go ahead.
desperation. To be
So
the guy.
It s- turns its attention to you. Does not care about scrambles anymore.
Well, I was getting flanked then, right? So I should get a little bit more damage on that.
You get a +1 to hit. Yes, that's correct.
Oh, okay, fine. Well, since I didn't get it, I think I should get it
Alright,
in the
so
in the
it's now
placement.
attacking you. See if we can take you out. It's Fiest. Oh, I
Is it,
could have
is
sworn
it
I had
moving
you.
towards me?
Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Never used fancy grounds before.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't have to. It's right next to you.
All right, okay, just making sure like it's not charging me or something. I have an
Aha,
idea.
hit.
Yeah.
5 points damage.
Okay, cool.
Alright. You all hear this warbling cry pierce out of the circle as this creature steps onto the middle of the circle. And if you have Sirenscape, you can hear it as this thing. It is large. Steps out with this little screech and give me insight checks. Oh, I don't have it. There we go. Now it can be seen. So it steps onto the thing. You see the fiends that you're fighting sort of cower down and start attacking even harder as this thing cries out with its screech. Where is so many windows? All right, got in scrambles. I need insights from Toggin and Jackson.
I rolled mine. It's just not in the chat because it's in the tower because he
Oh,
didn't.
I didn't have it
specify.
scrolled all the way down. Jackson, give me an insight check. So I'll say you in scrambles. Okay. Alright. Toggin and scrambles. The angle that you happen to notice that. And so it did that, so it can. So it steps forward into this, and this burst of flame erupts around it, and there's this burst of flame as it reappears right here. And it uses its great axe against the echo. And it miss. Nice, okay. Alright, so this thing is going to have a minus because it's scared. like it's gonna hit the echo anyway, but no, not with a 2. Alright, scrambles.
Brambles is going to attack. He's not playing games. He's gonna move.
Did you see the note I
no.
sent you in the chat?
Yes, but
Okay.
didn't those 2 things in front of me, is that what you were referencing, or are you referencing something different?
No, when the big thing, the big winged creature came out.
Yeah.
And that's what you noticed as it was standing on the circle, and then it teleported over and attacked.
Yeah. I'm gonna move over here and attack it. I don't want to take any chances with this thing. No, thank you.
And Jackson, you know this thing is also a fiend. Alright, this Lemur gonna get an attack of opportunity. Big pile of flesh is gonna attack you. See if we can kill you
Okay.
before you move. $19. Yeah, it hits. Does it kill you?
My AC is 20. It doesn't hit me.
7 damage. It missed. What?
Oh,
it rolled a
19 plus
plus
5.
5. Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about? That's bullshit.
7
That's
damage. You don't die.
garbage.
So,
Fair. Okay, I'm attacking Big Baddie. Here. And let's do some damage. Let's see what happens. Boom. Rakdos axe. Do it again. Damage. Boom.
Alright, you do see it reacts to sort of it tilts its head as you attack. It notices the Rakdos symbol on your axe.
That's cool. He can notice it again in a second attack.
Okay, hold on. So you have the Lemure targeted. There we go. Alright, so this thing is bleeding.
Gonna attack it twice. How intimidated by this thing am I? Or am I not intimidated?
This thing is definitely one of the most powerful demons you've fought.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take it very seriously then. And I'm gonna attack it. I'm gonna use my action surge. Make another attack with it. Boom. I'm gonna use inspiration. Reroll that.
Okay.
Yeah. That's better. Damage. One more. Seventeen's a miss too. Really? Wow. Oh wait, am
Alright.
I flanking technically or no? Does 18 hit or no? Because I'm technically
You would not
flanking.
you would not be flanking
not.
unless
Okay.
you move one more over. But give me a percentile.
Okay. Percentile.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's all I'm doing for now.
Alright. Come on. so this thing is attacking the Echo. Nope. Alright, so your excitement, motivation let you go first this round, which will be next week. As it
Now we
is.
do one more round, damn it.
Heck yeah.
You guys want to do one more round?
Yeah.
It's going pretty quick.
I'm
Alright,
up for it.
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
for it. So you have.
Okay.
this
Scrambles is attacking
thing.
again. I'm gonna move over so I am technically flanking.
Oh,
Okay, there you go. Get your
Boom.
+1.
Yep. Attack. And we do some damage. Boom.
Gotta love flanking with yourself.
Yeah. Self-flanking is the best. And then we're going again. Boom. Damage. Or it should be attack. Cool. Damage. Bang. And then I am going to use my Unleash Incarnation, which gives my Echo an attack through me. So let's do that again. I'm not messing around with this guy. I'm throwing everything I can at him. That's not very good. Damn it. Okay. One
Alright,
more.
give me a percentile.
Okay, percentile, sorry. I preemptively rolled the attack.
Alright, go ahead. You hit second time.
Okay. Damage. Boom, boom. I don't think I have any bonus actions that allow me to do anything crazy. Am I taking any damage yet? I have, so I'm gonna bonus action Second Wind and heal myself.
Isn't your
Why don't I have-
Unleash Incarnation a bonus action?
No, it is not.
Okay.
You can use this any number of times equal to your constitution. You regain all expended spells on a long rest.
Okay, cool. Alright, so we mark off all the stuff you used, and
I did.
got
And
it.
I'm using my... There it is.
Nice.
So I have 33 damage. I didn't take any damage from the other guys, and I've only taken 7 in this fight. So how do I have damage?
I was wondering the same thing when I saw it earlier.
Because I killed the buffalo without taking damage. I leveled before that, so I should have had damage. I've only taken 7 from him.
We were at zeros going into this. And I only remember the one time he got hit by the little thing.
I
Right.
think you
damage,
probably
you know?
hit yourself at some point.
Oh,
So,
I
with
could be-
likely scenario.
with the 19,
GM.
Yeah, 'cause yeah.
because you like dropping it. Remember, you said you tried to drop it onto the
Oh, I was kidding. I for
thing,
sure
and
did
it
that.
on the. With
That
the,
for
a
sure
rock?
is something I did.
I probably didn't catch
But
it.
Yeah,
so
Probably didn't
Yep,
fix it. After
I
the
did
rock
that for
fight.
sure. Yeah.
I am now heaving my Fiend's Mace, giving a very serious blow to this rock, trying to see how that does.
To the rock, okay. Roll your damage.
And that is radiant.
Well, 1d8 of it's radiant, so there's also fire, bludgeoning, and magic. Alright, so this, when you smack the back of it, there is, it shudders visibly, and you see there's a crack, a little piece of it falls off.
On my side,
Yes.
I'm going to direct the weapon to the other side, inside the circle, and
Okay.
we'll attack from there. Where'd you go? There it is. bit of damage there.
All right, are you moving to anything else?
No.
Jackson. You have this thing in front of you. You have this big flying creature that Scrambles is taken out.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Oh, he's dead. Ah. Okay, so I have a second. I can move now. Of power, correct?
Yes, you can move now if you want.
Go straight across, or is that black thing?
Yes. Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
It's above you.
Sweet. So I'll take my second hit. Oh, I didn't target him. Sorry. Was hit anyway. So
Since we're about to finish, go ahead and roll that again. I'm giving you my inspiration to
hit.
give you advantage.
it was a hit.
But then you can see if it's a nat 20. Or
It
not.
wasn't a-
Okay, never mind.
It wasn't that 20.
Oh, it was a
It
15.
was a 15!
The first one. Where'd I get a 15?
She's
Okay,
saying
no, I'm
re-roll
talking
your
your
second attack.
man.
Oh, okay, got it.
See if you get a crit, you know?
Not the damage.
Not the damage.
Roll the attack.
Sorry. A mistake. Close, but no
17.
cigar.
That's right. It was a lot closer.
Right, so the damage, I'm rolling again, or you're going to take what I
No.
got?
You already hit. You're good to go.
Okay.
She was just checking to make sure it wasn't a crit.
Oh, I see.
All right, Toggin. This thing rolled crap for
Hagen.
initiative. I knew you guys were going to kill it pretty quick, but come on. At least let it get a second attack.
Toggen's going to go ahead and... Because he's going to go ahead and, speak a command word. Let me, check in my item, because I think I wrote down what the command word was. Nope, I didn't, but, I think it was something to this effect. No, I don't think I actually, I can't remember. But he is speaking the command words and his, using his action, and, his wings of flying turn into, big old bat wings. And now he has a fly speed of 60 feet.
60. Wow.
Yeah. Fancy. And
Cool.
he is shouting out to his friends. This one seemed like it was calling something bigger. We need to get it closed now. And he will go ahead and take off. I'm figuring out where he's going, and then I'll figure out the elevation. He's during the course of that, he's going to increase elevation to, I want to say like 40 feet. So he can try to get a good look at like the runes and stuff below him on the ground to see if he can try to figure out what kind of stuff would stop this.
Yeah, 40 feet. You're not going to get as good of a look as being right there.
Okay,
The higher,
that's fair.
The higher you go, the farther away you are. Especially if he's nearsighted. He's got his glasses digging through his Ouch.
Okay, fine. I'm
Anyway,
going to 20 feet then.
you can definitely see the whole thing from 40. Okay. That's about premium right there. If you go any lower, you may not be able to see as far around. If you go any higher, you may not be able to see as clear. So 20 is about perfect.
Cool. And action was to activate the wings, and I used my movement action. And I don't think I have any bonus actions that'll work.
So we don't have to worry about duration, correct? It's long.
It's for an hour, yeah.
Okay. All right. So first of all, this is on a thing or a place. All right, so a couple things happen. Everything goes dark. Jackson and Scrambles, you hear like a whoosh, and you can tell it is no longer where it was. But let me do this. Give me a second here. And that's pretty much all that's going to happen. We put this loop and then click and lighting. Effects. There you go. Alright, so everything that's in that black circle, you cannot you guys cannot see. So Jackson scrambles, everything goes dark around you. Toggin and Godin, you can see there is a semicircle sphere, half circle of darkness. This thing clearly casts darkness. And if anybody's asking, the piles of flesh you can see in magical darkness. So your echo goes away. As it gets hit. I don't even know if you can sense it, but we're just in an argument's sake say yes, you can sense it. That is gone. And Jackson, you hear and feel this little pile of flesh moving up next to you. Next week we can roll to see if you're into it. And the second one is going to come up and try to attack you.
Damn it.
Ooh, a 22. Doesn't kill you though. You take 5 damage and that should be it. Let's see. Yep, alright, so that is it. As Godin is the last one. Give me a perception check.
You have to roll it for me. I'm out already.
Okay. Alright, so guys, thank you for playing. Appreciate you going the extra mile.
Thanks for DMing.
Stop all the sirenscape.
You can feel your hard work.
We will continue this next week. Let's see. You should be able to see. Just trying to look, make sure. Yeah, you can see where the darkness is. So it's not a huge spell. It's only like a 15-foot radius, but it is around all you guys. Jackson, especially you would know that it's a spell. Scrambles, you've seen it enough to know
Right.
what's going on, and you have a decent idea of where things are before they moved. So, and if something attacks you, you can attack it back. You just have disadvantage if you stay within the darkness. So, cool. We'll pick it up next week. Thank you for playing, guys, and don't forget to like, subscribe, everybody out
Yes.
there, and whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night, guys.
Hey guys.
Good night, guys.